NFL Nation, how you doing? Spoke about words by my brother Dolph Jackson, man. How y'all doing, man? This is As the NFL Turns. I am your host, Carlos Clayton, and to the right of me is Cowboy from the Atlantic Fan. What's up, Cowboy?
What's going on? What's going on, Los? You doing all right today? How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Ladies and
That's what's
gentlemen,
up.
do us a favor. Come on in. Come on in. This is As the NFL Turns, presented by the Come On In Sports Network. Let's get it cracking. Man, this is week 14 of the NFL season. And per usual, Cowboy, it's been crazy every single week, man. And
Yeah.
the predictions, we can't predict anything no more.
No, I actually, I did pretty good last week. I just one game that I thought was going to happen was you guys beating us,
Mm.
but it didn't happen that way. So, but I mean, it's a good and a bad thing.
Oh,
I put my
yeah.
money elsewhere.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I went 10-6 last week, so I don't know what's going on. One of my
Yeah.
better weeks. How about that? Going 10 and
It
6
seems
last
like
week.
his NFL has been all about drama this season, and it hasn't stopped. So hopefully, this week with all these injuries that is happening, and then all this drama this thing turns around and be a pretty good playoff run, heading on into the Super Bowl, run for the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm excited for it, man. This is 2012. It feels like because now you have the Patriots on top, right? You have
Yeah,
the Steelers still win the division, but who knows how long that'll go. They have a key matchup today against the Ravens, but we got the
right.
Patriots, the Broncos. It feels like this is Peyton Manning and the Colts are still up there. It's just weird. 2012. Tom Brady's back, y'all. I don't
Right,
know.
right.
So a lot of difference in today's NFL than we saw just from last year. So it tells you any given Sunday is a true meaning for football, man. Hey, before we get
Indeed.
into today's games, we had a game on Thursday, Cowboy.
Right.
Dallas Cowboys taking the Detroit Lions, and that was kind of a playoff de facto game with
Yeah.
the Lions winning 44-30. I want to get your
Yeah.
takes on that game before we get into today's games.
That I was surrounded by Cowboy fans at work, so it was a good game for me. So,
There you go.
but it was like you said, it was that playoff atmosphere type
Hmm.
game, and Dallas and Green Bay always put on a good show for it, for the NFL. But I'm glad it turned out the way it did because I don't like Dallas Cowboys at all. And then and to point out, I hate them worse than I hate the Saints. So I mean, that ought to tell
Hey,
you a whole lot
I'm
right
with
there.
I'm with you. I agree with you. I'm the same way. I'm the
Yeah.
same way, brother.
So, but yeah, I mean that game is actually pretty good. I mean, but Dak just keep on dacking, and and just not taking nothing away from his skill set. I just don't have that faith in him to take the Cowboys any further than round one of the playoffs. But it was an interesting game, But like I was telling the guys at the job, when it comes down to when the games matter, Dak don't show up.
Hmm.
During the regular season, he's the boss. But when it come down to a playoff run, you don't hear from Zach. Of course, they're missing their key receiver now, so that's going into the playoff run. It's going to be interesting to see who's the next man to step up.
Speaking of key receivers, your take on George Pickens, man. A lot of flack going his way,
Yeah,
especially for Richard Sherman,
yeah,
the former Seattle Seahawks cornerback slash Niners cornerback. But he gave him a lot of flack, and I think it was warranted because of the lack of just pride from George Pickens. A lot of plays he
yeah,
took off knowing that it wouldn't go his way.
yeah,
And when you want to be that number one receiver or that guy that's going to make 40 million per year, you
yeah,
want to be a
yeah,
dog on every single play, no matter
yeah.
if it's going to you or not. Your
Right.
thoughts on George Pickens and the outrage from Richard Sherman on him?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, but at the same time, as a $40 million receiver, you expect different from your offensive coordinator, right?
Mhm.
I mean, yes, you do have CD Lamb who you have to share the ball with, but you talking about somebody that's coming in and could potentially be the number one receiver for you going down into the future. With all the injuries that CD Lamb is coming up with, so you're going to need him down the stretch, but at the same time, you take a look at what happening with us with Drake London, with the Falcons and Drake London, and for a star receiver of that caliber to make a comment like that, you have to take a look at it and say, okay, maybe he do have a point, but at the same time, it's like I was saying about Drake London. Ain't do it up in the air. You got to do it behind closed doors.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Cowboys in from Mr. Cowboy to the Cowboys themselves. um, they went from man. If they won that game, they would have had a I don't know 6% chance to go to playoffs. Now they're like an 8% chance. It's crazy
Yeah.
work. So I think their only way of winning is now win the division, and they better hope the
Yeah.
Eagles continue their downward spiral. We got Mr. Dolph Jackson in the building. Showing love. What up, Dolph?
What's going on, family? NFL
Yeah.
Nation, how you doing, baby? Come
Yeah,
on
got
in.
coming in with
Let's
the
do it.
Keith Sweat R&B sweater on.
Oh yes,
He
sir.
coming in with the-
Nobody who can love you like me.
Nobody.
Keith Sweat, my dog, man. Keith Sweat, my dog.
We got some folks in the building too. We got Anne Marie showing love. Says, good morning to Carlos, moderators, and everyone. What's up, Anne Marie? The law
Good
firm.
morning, Anne Marie. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
Said looking forward to the playoffs as a Patriots fan, as you should,
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
We also got Benjamin 6135 says, who do you think will win the NFC South? My money's still on the Bucks, man. It's still in the Bucks. I like the Panthers. I like the little story they got going on, man. But
it makes a good story, though, like you said.
It's a good story, yeah. And they might play last, huh? Don't the Bucks and the Panthers play like the last game of the year, something like that? It could come down to that.
No, we play you guys last game of the year.
Oh man, never mind.
Yeah, we played the Saints.
No. The Bucks and the Panthers.
Oh yeah. Them two will be the last one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that could be some drama. We'll see. I don't know the way that the Panthers are. Jekyll and Hyde. We'll see how that goes. Cuzzo in the building, showing love. What up, Omar? That's my cousin. Let's get it, y'all.
Omar, come on, what's up, Omar?
So who that record says? Who the Saints beating? Nobody. Oh Lord.
Hey, that's music to Carlos' ear, and a lot of y'all out there, y'all don't want him to win.
That is.
Hey man.
My ears.
And I can't stand y'all.
Because we ain't beating nobody. Come on, man. We need a little top 3 pick, man.
What's going on? Who that?
All right, man. Thank y'all for showing love. We appreciate you, man. Dolph, what's good, baby?
What's good, man? Listen, man. Week 14, man. Will be a great season. Every game now matters. Even games where you got losing teams going up against winning teams.
Right.
It all has playoff implications today, man. Can the Cincinnati Bengals run the table? Can they run the table? If they're able to pull it off today, is the AFC North out of reach for them?
Man.
I don't know.
Oddly so.
I really don't know.
No, it's not.
So it's a lot of storylines going in. Jonah, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here. There's a lot of storylines going on. And before we get into the NFL action, I got to ask you guys right now, because in about 45 minutes,
I'm on it.
We'll know. Who gets left out, Miami or Alabama?
I'm going Miami.
Hey man.
I think. Go ahead, Cowboy.
They doing my boys wrong. They are doing my boys wrong. Alabama should have never been in there. They should have never been in there. It should have been them Hurricanes all day long.
I think Miami will be left out because I think the committee is not going to really punish Alabama because they actually had a road victory against Georgia in the regular season. That's the difference, I think. So that's why they probably won't punish them as bad. Now the game was ugly because I'm not for punishing teams that go to the conference championships, but I am for punishing them if they have an ass game. Yeah. And Bama had an ass game, and they got blown out. And they lost to Florida State. They lost to obviously Georgia this time, and they got beat out by Oklahoma. So I'm not a fan of Miami not going to their own conference game and sitting down and getting the benefit of just sitting down relaxing. I think Bama did enough this year. Honestly, I don't even like Bama. I mean, I'm more of a Vanderbilt kind of guy. I think Vandy should have been it. But I think Vanderbilt should have been in it before Bama, although Bama had to win over Vanderbilt. So I mean, there you go.
If the committee was smart, though, the committee was smart, they would have made sure that Miami made it. Because wouldn't it be a storyline to see Carson Beck go back and get his get back for Georgia?
Oh, George, if I'm George, I love to see Carson back.
Yeah,
I know exactly what he is.
That would be the storyline. I mean, you talk about headline news.
And he'll throw 4 in the South.
Teams are in the South. I mean, people will flood the Southeast just to see that game.
Well, I mean, he would probably wouldn't play them until maybe if they make it to the like a semifinal championship game. So Georgia versus Georgia might be the number 2 seed. Shout out to Indiana, by the way, for pulling off the win against Ohio State. That team is for real. I'll tell you what I saw. I know this. Indiana's for real.
Thank you.
Like they are for real, for real. Yeah. I kind of knew, but seeing that game, I said just keep it close with Ohio State. No, they beat them. Yeah. They are for real. I tell you, Texas Tech, they are for real.
Yeah. Dangerous team.
So dangerous team. So you're top 4. You got Indiana, Georgia, Ohio State, and Texas Tech. That's a legit top 4 right there. They look good. And then we see James Madison in there.
Does Notre Dame get in?
Yes. I think Notre Dame gets in.
Do they deserve to be in?
Yes. No. Everyone's so mad at this team because they're not in the conference. I'm like, okay, so they have special privileges. I get that. But this team is a top 12 team in the nation. And I think they deserve to get in. Now, I get it; they're not part of a conference. You know, it's always going to be the asterisk around them. Like, but they go out there and they play competition on a yearly basis. No matter what they're, no matter that they're not in the conference, or not, they still play competition. I mean, they played Texas A&M back-to-back years. You know, they go out there and they still find ways to play.
They were forced to, you know. They were forced
but I think Notre Dame gets in. I think Miami, unfortunately, is out. But I would love to see Bama out. I would love to see Bama out.
Yeah, I would love to see that
because the performance we saw from I don't want to see Bama anymore. The performance I've seen, I just don't want to see it.
Yeah. Here's what I don't want to see, and they won last night. Congratulations for winning the ACC championship. Your ass does not. They do not deserve.
Duke is not getting. They're not getting 5 losses. They're not getting it.
You know what? But look, they put P4 automatic bid.
No, they're not. They're not because they are, but it's the top 5. So
so they got to be in the top 5.
James Madison is going to be over.
I'll put James Madison.
Yeah. Duke has
all the Dukies out there who are hating right now. So what? Y'all know y'all don't belong to play out with those 5.
Virginia Tech would have won.
Get them, Dolph.
If Virginia would have won, they would have been in it over James Madison. But James Madison,
well, Virginia was 10-2, of course.
So they would have gotten that at 11-2. So, but no, they didn't get it in. So now it's going to be James Madison. If the committee is on it, so
Duke won it. Let them go to the Mayo Bowl or something.
That's all right. They'll be back. I mean, they'll
Vanderbilt, man. God dog.
Vandy should be in, bro.
I like Vandy, man.
Vandy should be in.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate they're not in, man. I mean, but I said this though when it was 4, I felt bad for 5, 6, and 7. Now that it's 12, I don't give a damn about 13, 14, 15, 16. If you don't get in, you don't get in. I'm sorry.
Get in, huh?
If you don't get in, I mean, it is what it is. And if Bama's one of those that don't get in, I don't feel bad for you, brother.
So be it.
And look, all they asked you at the championship game, like you see by BYU, they're not getting it all. BYU got smoked. They're done. They're done. They got smoked. Bama got smoked. They had the luxury of beating that same team in the regular season on the road.
Yeah.
So they got that luxury.
Right. But a neutral site. So
if they don't get in, they got no one to blame but the damn selves. Because it's 12 teams that get in, and you got to find a way to get in there, man.
Exactly.
So all they say is don't get blown out. Don't get beat the hell up. Just be competitive.
Don't lose at home.
Yeah. Don't lose at home. Be competitive. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll be all right. They did none of that against Georgia, and if they're out, they should be out. Van Lock in the building showing us that Alabama shouldn't be in it.
Yeah.
What's
going on, Van?
Van's in the building showing up. What's up, man? Yeah, I think Bama shouldn't be in it, but you know that committee is with their Bama love. They'll find a way to put Bama in there somewhere. If Bama might be number 11, taking on Ole Miss or something.
Right.
So James Madison makes it.
They do. Oh, they do. Because Virginia lost.
Yeah,
that's why. They're the last championship team to get in. That's why they'll get in. Bama got 3 L's, they should.
But hey, they did win at Georgia, so you You can't overlook that. They got blew out yesterday on a neutral site.
Yeah.
So you gotta look at the wins they do have, but we'll see.
We'll see. In about 30 minutes from now, we'll see, man.
You know they're gonna take like an hour and a half to be good.
Hey,
so.
my cousin, a quick question. Said, what y'all think about Roach versus Pitbull? I think Roach got robbed a little bit, but it is what it is. I mean, boxing is boxing. Look, it's always controversial. That's why I don't do boxing.
I'm gonna watch it today.
Come on, Roach and Pitbull. I mean, Pitbull was on his ass though. I mean, the Mexican fighters, they don't play around. They go at you, man. But no, it is what it is. I think both deserve to win, both deserve to lose. So,
right now, Van, to answer that question, I think Indiana's the betting favorite right now. What they did last night, they showed last night that they are legit. As Carlos said, they are to be taken for real. Now, listen, I still don't think, like I heard an announcer say last night, their quarterback, he's a great college quarterback. I don't see him translating to the NFL. They can try to push him up at the he even said the number one pick in the draft. Man, stop it.
Everybody picked the number one pick in the draft.
No, bro, not no quarterback, not no quarterback in this class.
Somebody got to be. You know how it is.
Yeah, you know how it is. About 3 or 4 weeks from now, when all this stuff is over with, they gonna start these workouts, and you're gonna be at the pro day. Oh my God! Did you see how he spent it?
Yeah, you know how that's gonna go, man. You know how that's gonna go. They're going to evaluate someone from the QB position at the number one pick is every year, no matter how far the class is. Someone is going to be, top 2, top 3 quarterback wise. You know what I'm saying in the draft. So I don't know, man. It's hard to bet against Georgia, and I like Mendoza a lot, but I don't see him being number one. I like Mendoza as we'll see how it translates in the NFL, man. Today, it just if you think about the draft class the last 3 or 4 years from the quarterback position, it just hasn't been anything of exciting because I think the developmental part from college to the NFL is not there.
I mean, look what happened to Penix. Look what happened to Ward. None of these guys are getting developed. You don't have that no more.
I don't know. McCarthy was even a first round pick in my opinion. I think it was a 6th round pick. He got McCarthy was that guy that got boosted up last year. Hey, see that boy playing for the
Say, man,
some of players might surprise you.
You got the best receiver, arguably one of the best top 2, top 3 receivers in football, and I don't understand how you do not get the ball to him. How you do not have chemistry with him? I just don't understand.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Before we got off subject though, my pick for the college football playoffs is still Ohio State. I got Ohio State going back to back.
You got Ohio.
Yeah. It pains me to say that. But I got Ohio State going back to back right now. If the matches fall into their favor, we'll see. But this is a year that it is up for grabs, so I do like that. So
I'll say my pick till next week after I get your bracket.
Yeah, I got you.
It ain't no surprise with me. It ain't no surprise with me. I don't win, lose, or draw. We're going to the U.
I hope y'all in here.
Hey,
I hope
so too.
Cinderella.
Like you said, it'd be nice to get another non-SEC team in there.
I know one thing. If they don't, y'all just hold on. Mike Irvin will be on social media. Hitting me. Hitting me. This thing's to you.
It's gonna be them versus Notre Dame because they had that matchup.
And they beat them head to head.
Yep, they did. So that's really going to be the take. If Bama, they're hoping that Bama finds a way out of it to where those both teams can get in. We'll see how that goes, though. All right, y'all, let's get to the NFL season, man. This is week 14, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a great one we got, man. Great one we got. So let's start off as the NFL turns. Seattle Seahawks take on the Atlanta Falcons, you guys. Seattle, I'm going to tell y'all right now, although their defense is playing hella good, I do not like what I'm seeing right now from their quarterback and Sam Darnold. They take on a Falcons team in Atlanta. Who do we have going on in this game? Cowboy, this your squad, man.
Hey, man.
How be feeling?
Hey, you started out with the best. It's going to be a great game. I mean, you talk about a powerhouse in Seattle, who's arguably probably the best in you know, in that division. So I mean, they playing some real good football. They coming out. But I mean, it's hard to go against a winning record. You know what I mean? No matter how ugly it is, it's hard to go against it. But the Seahawks, they got some key players that are out. You got Riley Mills out. Their wide receiver, he's out with a quad. Derek Young, he's out. So, but their defense is deep. I mean, I'm not defense, their offense. They're deep, so they still have some weapons that could still go in and pull out a good win if Sam Darnold stays away from the turnovers. But he has to hit those chunk plays. We got some holes in our defense in the secondary, and Sam Darnold has to take advantage of them. If not, he's in for a long day against that defense that we have.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I got Seattle winning this game too, and it is on turf, so it'll be a lot better for Sam Darnold. But he has got to get things going. They've been playing exceptionally well on the defensive side, getting turnovers, creating havoc against their the opponents. But Sam Darnold has been ugly the last about month of the season, and no one's talking about because winning covers all that up. It always does. But boy, I'm telling you right now, Sam Darnold better not bring that into the playoffs because they will be one and done. He better not, because they'll be one and done in this thing. Yeah. So I like Seattle winning this game.
Real key players. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I like Seattle winning this game. Atlanta, obviously, Kirk Cousins and company, man. It's tough to see them going on. They look very well to start this year off. But man, I mean, injuries play a factor in the court. They're still a young defense as well. Yeah, I got Seattle win this one. How about you, Dolph?
Oh man, where we start with this one, man? I know I got my boy Cowboy in here, baby.
Come on with it.
I wish I
got tough skin. Come on.
I wish I could tell you something good today, baby, but you lost to the Jets last week.
Hey man.
But look, man, like Carlos said, Sam Darnold's hit that rough patch in the season the last few weeks, but still Sam Darnold has been playing good football this season. He does have the Seahawks in the current position that they are currently in. One reason for the recent struggles for Darnold has not been because of the interior of his offensive line, but I'm gonna spotlight one player. I saw this young man this past season at the Senior Bowl, had an opportunity to interview this young man, Gray Zabel. Gray Zabel has allowed the 5th lowest pressure rate of any left guard with 200 plus pass blocks, and is one of just 3 players to not have allowed a sack all season.
Wow.
They hit a home run with that young man. And speaking of home runs, only Charlie Hennigan with 1,393 yards in 1964. And the great Torrey Hope, we know Torrey Hope, the greatest show on turf, Torrey Hope, 1,387 yards in 2003.
Yeah.
And former Jets great wide receiver Rob Moore with 1,348 yards in 1997 had more yards in December prior to Jackson Smith Enigma, who has the 4th most receiving yards before December with 1,336 yards. Guys, that's the most at this stage of a season in the history of the National Football League. With all that being said, I'm calling for the upset today, baby. That's right. I know who that nation. You're going crazy, but I'm taking my fan hat off, baby. Y'all better listen to Dolph. Y'all better listen to me. B. John Robinson goes big today, baby. Give me them dirty birds, baby. Fly Falcons, baby. What y'all say? Rise up, baby. Rise up, baby. Rise up. Y'all better not get shot down.
My dog.
Hold on. Am I lone wolf in this?
You the lone wolf, baby.
Oh.
I'm surprised lone wolf.
Hey, I know. Some bird gonna be flying high. Some bird gonna be flying.
Hey, man. Hey, but what's key to note, though, it was key to note that we will be without Drake London in this game, and we will be without Brandon Dorless. I think he's been nominated to be in the Pro Bowl this year. He's the team leading sack leader on this team. So we're going to be without him, and James Pierce Jr. is questionable. So we're out with and so is Chris Lindstrom. So we're without some very key players in this game. So
how you gonna tell off that now?
Yeah.
No. But look, I got some good news though. I got some good news for Dolph.
We got everybody though.
I got some good news for Dolph though. Kirk Cousins plays the Seahawks very well. He played them very well.
Hey, 4 years ago, Kirk Cousins played the Seahawks very well.
Hey man, you never, these days you don't know what Kirk Cousins is going to show up.
Yeah, you're right. We got Nelly Jimenez says 6'7". What's up? All that 6'7" stuff must be a kid. And Marie says another up-and-coming NFL team, the Carolina Panthers. Yes, man. We'll talk about them later on. We got Gabe says, "Hey, what's up, Gabe? Always good to see you, man.
What's going on, Gabe?"
So the NFC North, my Steelers easy. Let's go. I did say on my end of things, I said rep NFL team. So he's repping
the Steelers are my sleepers this year. They're my sleeping team this year.
To what, sleep in the playoffs? We're talking about, man.
Gabe.
I think I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I don't like Coach Smith. I mean, but they are quietly doing what they need to do to stay close, to stay in the hunt.
Yeah,
they just might. Well, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers might surprise them.
Speaking of that team, let's get into it, y'all. Pittsburgh taking on Baltimore. The AFC North is up for grabs, y'all. One of three matchups where whoever wins will be first place in their current division. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Let's get right into it. Dolph, how are we feeling about this AFC North rivalry? And is it today's best rivalry, or is that still Chicago and Green Bay? Let me know.
A lot of Steelers and Raven fans would like to sing that old song, welcome back. But guess what? This ain't your daddy's Ravens, and this ain't your daddy's Steelers, baby. I don't know what the hell we're going to get today. You really don't. I mean, you got two teams that used to be based off of defense. Still, the defense is okay. The Ravens defense, they make a cameo appearance every now and then.
Every now and again.
Now today you would think that the Ravens should have the upper hand in this battle. They're more explosive of offense. Of course, they got King Henry, they got Lamar Jackson, Andrews, likely though. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't think he'll be in Baltimore next year. But in today's game, man, I'm gonna on the road. I think it's going to be the Ravens. I think the Ravens take over first place in the NFC North. I'm going with the Ravens.
Going with the Ravens. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Ravens as well. I'm going Baltimore. Look, must-win game for both these teams. Both these teams, I can't stand the way they're playing right now, offensively and defensively, to be honest. And you're right, though, Cowboy. We don't know what we're going to get in this game. I'm sorry, probably Doctor said that. But we don't know what we're going to get in this game, man. I have no clue. But I'll tell you what, though. When it comes down to the intangibles and the must-win factor in this particular matchup, give me the Ravens. They're just a better team, top to bottom, in my opinion. They've got to win. Whoever loses this matchup, their season, in my opinion, is done. They're done. Whoever loses it, they're done. So this is a must-win, obviously, both these teams, because you got the other squad behind you, the Bengals, right? Old Joe Beasley back there, and we know what kind of magic he has later on in the year. So you don't want to, if you're the losing team, you don't want to mess this up right now because the Bengals are behind you sniffing. So give me the Ravens to win this one. Close matchup, ugly game. I got Ravens in a low-scoring game.
Yeah, I got. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers. Potentially, he has a fractured left hand or whatever, a broken left hand. So I mean that's gotta affect him at some point. It's not a throwing hand, but it's gotta affect him. Any broken bone, you're gonna feel it, especially in the field of play. But they'll also be without Darius Slay, who got released. But on the positive side, they've signed Adam Thielen, who's a great receiver, who's still he's up in age, but he still produces. But their coaching strategy is going to have to stay consistent in this game, and for the Steelers. But we all know who the offensive coordinator over there is. He second guessing himself so many times. It's crazy. So, but they have to dominate the time of possession and avoid the costly penalties. As the same thing with Lamar. he's going to have to hold on to that ball.
Yes.
I don't know what's been going on with him lately, but he does have an ankle injury that could affect his play too. But like you said, this is going to be one of those ugly games that we just don't know who's going to come out, how they're going to do it. But the Ravens offense has to emphasize the run game, to take the load off of Lamar and what he has to do. They have to rely on that run game, limit those turnovers, and contain. And the defense must neutralize the Steelers' run game in return. So this is one of those games, like you said, we don't know what we're going to get.
So who you got in this one?
Oh, my bad. I'm going Ravens on that one. I'm going Ravens.
All right, I think we all in agreement now. We're all going Ravens on this one. It's gonna be a good matchup. The winner that will be hit first place of the AFC North. All right, let's get it in quickly. Titans versus Browns, ladies and gentlemen. AFC bottom dwellers are in the building, but we have to talk about it because essentially before the draft we had the two best quarterbacks going into this, Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. We know about the Shedeur Sanders drama that happened during the draft and after the draft and now during the season, but we'll see both these guys starting. And for the remainder of the year for Shedeur Sanders, of course, Cam Ward is having an abysmal first year as a quarterback for the Titans because that Titans team is just sorry and putrid. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. But quickly, guys, Dolph, who you got winning this one? Browns, Titans, and why?
Carlos, first of all, I appreciate you bringing up one of the most biggest but yet under talked about matchups of the week. As you say, we had Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward before the draft. These were considered the top two quarterbacks. It was take a coin flip before everything happened that happened.
Yeah.
Today, you're not going to sit here and tell me, knowing Shedeur Sanders and knowing his pedigree, what the day means for him.
Yeah.
He is going to go out there today and try to prove all the naysayers, all the haters wrong and show them I should have been the first quarterback selected in this draft. Now, that can either work for you or it can work against you.
Yeah.
In other words, he can't go out there trying to do too much. Just play within yourself, play smart football, and let everything else take care of itself. As for Cam Ward, I think the young man is going to be good, but I don't like right now the setup that the Titans have for him. What is their identity? Does he have a running game he can count on? Who is his top two go-to receiver? Does he have an alpha dog receiver? What type of offensive line does he have? Not a very good one. This young man is one of the most sacked rookie quarterbacks right now in the history of the National Football League. And that right there scares me for him because, as you all have heard me say before, I think back to when David Carr came into the league with the Texans and how he was just like a crash dummy. That's how much that kid was getting sacked. It's been the same with Cam Ward. But Cam Ward shows those flashes. If you just put the necessary talent around him, I think that young man is going to be good. But this is one of the games that I will be having highlighted on my TV today. So with that being said, in Cleveland, that defense and the Incredible Hulk going for the NFL single season sack record. He against this Titans line,
he might get it.
TV. We might see history today. He might get 7 sacks today. And and I'm not playing. And that's with them trying to chip and double team him.
Yeah.
So give me the Browns today in a game that I think will be close. And I think Cam Ward gonna do the same thing. He gonna try to show, hey, there's a reason I went number one and not you. So that's it's must see to me. That's must see TV.
Yeah. The Titans are going to be they're like maybe 3, maybe 4 years out for having any type of competition coming into the NFL. But Shedeur Sanders I think if, like you said, his pedigree, he's going to have that mindset of going in, hopefully keep it simple, doing what he's supposed to do, and instead of trying to prove everybody wrong, he's going to show them what they've been missing and what they should have done in on the onset of the draft. But their defense is what's going to win this game for the Browns. Shedeur is still trying to figure his receivers out. He's still trying to figure out the chemistry of this offense. So, but he in the midst of that, he will make plays and enough plays to win this game. The defense is going, like you said, we just may see a record get blown. I mean, happen today from Myles Garrett. But Shedeur Sanders is going to lead the Browns to a win here over the Titans. I take the Browns with you.
All I'm saying, if you're Shedeur, do not turn the ball over. That's it. Yeah, you'll get a win easily. You'll get a win easily because this Browns defense is dominant, especially at home, and they're going to take care of a putrid Titans O-line, a very bad offense in Tennessee, and I think the Browns blow them out in this game. I think that hand the ball off, don't turn the ball over, and you can get an easy dub out of here, and then your record will be 2-1 as a starting quarterback. You're going to have more wins than Cam Ward already, which is sad by how bad this offense looked in Tennessee. But I think Browns win this game easily. Their defense, and I'm with you, Dolph. Myles Garrett might just get the sack record this year, this game easily. I think he's 3.5 away. Is that correct? I forgot the number.
I think he's at 19.
He's at 19 already. 22.5. So
we got how many games left? 4.
Yeah, 4 games.
4,
a sack a week. He got it. So
yep.
But he, like I say, he liable to get 7 today.
Oh my God! And he has shown he can do that. So,
and if any Tennessee Titan offensive lineman is listening, there's a reason I'm saying it, and you see it every day on film. We done saw it all season. Prove me wrong.
Right.
Prove me wrong.
All right, let's continue with y'all. Another AFC South battle. This one also for the division lead.
Great games.
Great one we got going. Yes, we do, man. The Colts take on the Jaguars. Right now, Colts are spiraling down, and they looked just 4 weeks ago to have command of the AFC South. And now, Jaguars, at this very, very moment, are number 1 in the AFC South. They've just won games. That's all they've done. Just win the game that you're in there. They don't have the best competition, but they've won. That's all that matters. Well, this game is going to be key. I'm going to go first, y'all. I'm going with the Jaguars here. And look, I'm going with the Jaguars because of history. Can y'all tell me the last time the Colts won in Jacksonville? 2014. Andrew Luck. That was the last time the Colts have won. It's been going on almost 11 years straight now. They have not won in Jacksonville, and this year will be no different. Give me the Jaguars to win. Look, I like what they're doing. Them getting Jacoby Myers, that was a very sneaky trade in the deadline. And he's giving them a receiver who can catch and run at the same time. And obviously, Brian Thomas is still out there doing this thing. So, I mean, I like this team playoff-wise. And their defense has always been sneaky good all year. I think they'll put it on. Look, the thing is, Daniel Jones has had that fracture in his leg, right? And he can't do a lot of running anymore. We saw this last week where instead of Daniel Jones going under center for these tush pushes, it was a tight end who fumbled, by the way, and Warren. So it tells you his limitations of his bottom half. I'm going to go with the Jaguars because if you stop Jonathan Taylor, you stop the Colts. And I think the Jaguars stop Taylor today, and I think the Jaguars going to win. It'll be a really good game, but give me Jacksonville. How about you, Dolph?
All right, so you say stop the Jaguars, stop Jonathan Taylor. Well, the Jaguars defense, they have stopped every running back this year. In fact, no running back has had 70 or more rushing yards in a game against the Jags this season. Woody Marks in week 10, he had 63 yards against them. That's it. This team defensively has been off the chain. Carlos spoke about one of the most underrated trades, Jacoby Myers. Well, since arriving, he has recorded a team high 21% targets. He's hauled in 18 or 21 of those targets for 245 yards. For all my fantasy guys out here, you might want to look up, see if he's free. The 13th most amongst receivers. So we got that. I don't think that the Jags today will be able to stop Jonathan Taylor. I know Jaguar Nation, like, dog, you just read and you just said that we have. I'm going to tell you why. I just don't trust your quarterback. Yeah, I don't trust your quarterback. I don't trust him. I just don't trust him. You can't trust the quarterback, man. If you can't trust the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, he's the kind of quarterback that makes you just Just want if I had here, I want to pull it out watching him play because he teases you with the mechanics and the talent that he has, and then he just makes those strolls and those bonehead plays. When you sit there, you're like what the hell? What are you thinking? And then Daniel Jones on the other side. Listen, I know he, man, first of all, shout out to Daniel Jones. And a lot of times when we sit here like we're analyzing these games, we're talking about these players, this and that about them, but we don't understand what a lot of these gentlemen, a lot of these men go through to get out there on the field on Sunday. Daniel Jones is playing with a broken fibula. So that stops his mobility. We know Daniel Jones can get out the pocket. But today against that Jaguars defense, I just said that I was going with the that Jonathan Taylor would run for over 70 yards. And I'm tripping. Let me stop. Man, Jaguars won today. I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping, y'all. Jaguars won today, damn it. Jaguars won because. And the only reason I'm saying this, if Daniel Jones was fully healthy, yes, I would go with the coach because of his ability to run also and keep players alive. But with that injury, that's definitely going to hamper him and slow him down. So he's not going to be able to get out that pocket and get extra yards and extra possessions for the coach. So I'm going with the Jaguars, and it's close. It comes down to whether Trevor Lawrence, we get the good Trevor Lawrence or the bad Trevor Lawrence. So as a Jaguar fans, do this. Keep your fingers crossed.
Well, I'm with you guys, man. It's all going to come down to what Daniel Jones is going to be able to do. You know, he got that small fibula fracture. So the most he's going to be able to do to help his team is play action, or either play action, but playing out the pistol or a shotgun. But he's going to have to rely on Jonathan Taylor to in the run game, the short high percentage passes, and he has to protect that leg because he's not going to be able to do all the mobility stuff that he did to help his team, and that's going to hurt the Colts. But the Jaguars, like you said, Trevor Lawrence.
They say he give it, he take it, huh?
But on the other hand, their defense has been stellar. But they're going to have to come in this game and keep that up, maintain a high turnover rate, because right now they're sitting at the third highest in the NFL as far as turnover rate. They're stuffing the run, and like you said, dog. Are they going to have that enough faith in themselves to stop Taylor? That's going to be what it comes down to. But the defense must exploit Daniel Jones' inability to make plays with his legs. They're going to have to do it. But I'm still, with all that considering, I'm still going with those Colts. I just don't have faith in Trevor Lawrence. I don't have faith in them being able to stop Taylor. Even though the Jaguars have been playing great against the run. Taylor is a different breed.
You going along with it, then, brother?
Hey, man. I have to do it like the junkyard dog. I have to do it just like him because I'm telling you.
But you got to lean into the mic. When you leaned away, we ain't hear nothing.
We ain't hear nothing. All you heard was
we ain't hear nothing. Oh, let me hit it right then. Let me hit it right, baby. I ain't got my dog chain. Oh,
there you go.
There we go.
Hey, man, I'm the lone wolf on this one. I got to take them Colts coming in. Let's see what Taylor's going to be able to do because it's going to come down to him running that ball against that great defense over there with the Jaguars.
All right, guys. Before we get to the next game, man, there's a new segment that your boy Doze here. You know what? Carlo got his thing. Lawrence got his thing. I need just to add a little something to it, man. So I was thinking like, damn, Dolphins. Oh, we had a symphony? What the hell is going on, dog? No, we not at a symphony, baby. But I'd like to welcome everybody to the Turning Point. All right, baby. So today on the Turning Point, let's get to it, baby. we go focus on a franchise that has been reborn in a league where history often weighs heavy. Sometimes all it takes is one bold decision to reset everything. That decision, my friend, was hiring Ben Johnson. When Ben Johnson was hired as head coach, let me get us out the way. There we go, baby. There we go. Ben Johnson. So when Ben Johnson was hired as head coach in 2025, this wasn't just a new season. This was a new era for Bears football. Johnson arrived with a reputation built in Detroit as a progressive offensive mind, a track record of maximizing talent and building elite offenses. Last season, the Bears limped to a 5-12 record, the kind of season that leaves fans tired and cynical. This year, however, it's different. The vibes are entirely different. Under Johnson's leadership, the Bears are 9-3. They are sitting atop the NFC North and the entire NFC. As they enter the final stretch of the NFL season as the number one seed in the NFC playoff picture, which they have earned, this makes this transformation striking and all the more impressive. Through identity, discipline, and a renewed sense of purpose, Chicago is back. Chicago's offense isn't just better, it's become dependable, more consistent. They're scoring, moving the chains, and finishing drives. And while the spotlight often shines brightest on the quarterback, Caleb Williams, this is far from a one-man story. This is coaching, culture, and construction. This right here feels like the beginning of something bigger. A Bears team that once struggled to make noise is now being treated as a serious Super Bowl contender. And with the playoffs in the crosshairs, we will soon find out if this is actually legit. That, my friend, would do it for this week's inaugural edition of the Turning Point with your boy, Dolph Jackson. Appreciate you, fam. All right.
Well done, my brother. Well done. Great highlight.
All right, let's get to it. Do we got to do this next game?
We are an NFL show. We kind of have
to. I said that for my son-in-law. He a Dolphin fan. And shout out to my boy Billy. Billy, what up, Billy?
Billy.
Hey, let's get it, y'all. The Washington Commanders are going to the Minnesota Vikings. Good news for Washington, though. There is Jaden Daniels probably won't play in this game, but he is ramping up maybe to play next week. I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
Carlos, he's coming back. He's playing.
He's coming back. All right, well, he's going to play. He's going to play, man. So Washington, with their season already done, I mean, they look to have some kind of hope for next year. Hopefully, Jay Daniels comes back in this game and plays very well. As far as the Vikings go, we saw them last week look very putrid. That was a horrible showing against Seattle, and they had their third string quarterback. My God, I don't even know his name. I feel bad for the kid. Don't even know his name. It started with an M though, and last name started with a B, I think. But anyways, he got mollywopped in that game, and now they take on the Commanders at home. I'm gonna start off first, man. I'm gonna go Washington. You said Jaden Daniels is back. I'm with it. I mean, this Minnesota Vikings team, very disappointing. But they have no one to blame but themselves. And I've been said it. I am not a hater by the biggest of margins. But when I saw that the Vikings win the draft and they got McCarthy, I was like, what the hell are you guys doing? What are you thinking in that first round? I don't get it. That's the kind of pick that would set a franchise back 5 to 10 years. I'm being real. I'm being real. When you had Darnold and Daniel Jones in the building at the same damn time and chose to let those guys walk to keep your rookie quarterback McCarthy, that right there will set your franchise back. And it's funny how usually when someone gets a concussion, they're out 1 week. It feels like every time he gets one, he's out 2 weeks. It's a reason for that. It's a reason for that because we're just not ready for the kid yet to come out here. We would rather start our third string quarterback, who I still don't know his damn name. I'm trying to think about it, but give me the Commanders to win this game. The Vikings are just all over the damn place. I don't trust them. Their season is done. Very, very disappointing. How about you, Cowboy?
Yeah. I mean, we have both of the quarterbacks. Both of them that are returning back. J.J. McCarthy coming back from a concussion protocol. Jaden Daniels coming back from that dislocated left elbow. I didn't think he was coming back for this season, to be honest with you, after seeing the way it happened. And you know, it's like his arm and shoulder and everything just got turned all the way backwards. So I really didn't think he was coming back. But Commanders are going to have to rely on that design RPO, right? The play that's going to utilize Daniel's dual threat if they allow him to run. You know, he may be a little shell shocked from that elbow injury because I mean that thing was, I mean, it looked painful, but it still may be in the back of his mind, hey, this could happen again. But at the same time, he's an athlete. He's been injured before. So he's had to bounce back before. So and he came back to win. So he's not new to this. So he all he has to do it now is do it on this level, right? So, but the Washington Commanders have to protect their quarterback, knowing that injury is there. They're going to have to protect him, contain the pass rush. The offensive line must hold up against the Vikings' edge rushers. On the other hand, J.J. McCarthy, he's another one. The offensive line has to protect him. That concussion, that was something major for J.J. He's never dealt. I think they said that was his first one. So he's going to have to play through that and come back.
First a minute to come, brother.
Yeah, but they're going to, for the Vikings to win, their strategy is going to have to be the play action passes, screen passes to ease the return of Mike McCarthy. So he won't have to be asked to do so much. But he must play a clean game, avoid the mistakes, limit his mistakes, but he's going to make them like he's been doing in the past. So all he has to do is limit them, and they can possibly stay close in this game. But I'm going to go with the Commanders on this one. I think Jaden Daniels is going to come back and have a decent game enough to where the Vikings going to take an L on this one.
Guess I'm highlighted. I guess I'm next. Well, you got Jaden Daniels. You got J.J. McCarthy. Can I stop right there? I should. And I know a lot of people say, Dolph, you're always ragging on J.J. McCarthy. Well, for good reason.
Yeah.
For good reason. They blew him up after that week one. Well, he sucked for 3 quarters. I'm talking the kids sucked for 3 quarters. They blew him up, had a nice little comeback, and they blew him up. You heard about him all week. J.J. McCarthy had an NFL worst 57.9 passing rating in 2025. 36 quarterbacks with 5 or more starts this year. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the worst career passing rating by any, I'm going to say it again, the worst career passing rating by any first-round drafted quarterback who was drafted in 2000 or later. He has surpassed the fertility of one Josh Rosen, who had a 61.1 passer rating. Enough said, Commanders win, man, because J.J. McCarthy starting.
Damn.
No need to talk about anybody else. No offensive line, no defense. Just stop at J.J. McCarthy.
All right. Well, we all agree the Commanders beating the Vikings in this one. Another game we don't want to talk about, but we have to. The Dolphins take on the New York Jets' AFC East matchup. The Jets offer that win over the Falcons. Hey, look, call it what you want, man. Hey, 5 weeks ago we were saying that Glenn might be one and done. He's got this Jets team playing hard and playing fast, and they're still a very young team. Dolphins, on the other hand, barely squeaked out a win against the Saints, but a win is a win. Got that as well. And look, both these teams aren't going anywhere for this year. This is basically just for pride. I'll start with you, Dolph. What you got in this matchup, man? Dolphins and the Jets.
Now, I'm actually going with the Jets because though the Dolphins won last week, Tua played an awful game, man.
He did.
He They shouldn't have won against better competition. They would have lost last week.
I mean, a lot of they catch the ball too. I mean, yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
that's for another subject.
Yeah, that's another.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, Carlos, is the Miami Dolphins are 5-7. They're not that far behind in the wild card race because you if you think about it, the Steelers or the Ravens are going to come back to them today. I'm not really sold on Buffalo. They're barely holding on to the final playoff spot in the AFC. So in the Dolphins, I believe have won 2 or 3 out of their last 4 games. The Jets, like you said, have won their 3rd game. Like you said, we all thought Glenn probably would be out of there. But today I'm going with the Jets because I think the Jets have the better quarterback. Now, the only way that the Dolphins can win this game is just relying on A-Chain, and the young man has just been special the last 3 weeks of the season, putting up at least 125 yards in each game. But I'm going with the Jets because I don't trust Tua. I'm going with the Jets in this one and Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah. I'm the same way with Dolph. Tua just been playing awful. You know, and on top of that, Tyreek Hill, he's expected to come back and play. But even leading up to this game, Tyreek Hill wasn't playing his best. He's been dropping passes, even sitting out on plays. So Tyreek Hill can be a distraction in this game. On top of that, wide receiver Jalen Waddle, he will not play. He's questionable, but I don't think he'll play. That's going to count. Tua needs those weapons. For him to rely on the next man up, it's just not happening because his starters, they weren't doing it as starters. So, but the offense, they're going to have to start using the pre-snap motion and the misdirection to create space for these speedy players that they got remaining. Because these are new guys. I mean, Tyreek Hill coming back, how he fits in, we don't know. They have to limit the sacks. Tua just been taking them all year long. And going up against the Jets, I don't see it slowing up. But in order for them to win, they have to start fast and stay up. They've been starting slow. It's been costing them games, but they have to get out early, lead the Jets down the field with their run game, and somehow make a few plays in the pass. Now, as far as the Jets, Sauce Gardner, who's been a heavy dose of defense for the Jets, he's going to be out. He plays for
the Colts, so he's out. He's with the Colts.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They released him. They released him. But they still have, even without Gardner, they still have a good defense. And they actually been playing pretty good with those young guys. So, and the Jets defense is going to have to come out and win this game for them. Like Dolph said, the offense, they just have to have a better quarterback play, not the better quarterback, but the better quarterback play. They're going to have to run the ball, establish the run early. They got to win that defensive battle. Force punts, field goals, keep the scoring low. And I can see that being this type of game where the scoring will be low. And with that being said, I'm going with the Jets on this one.
All right.
I'm going Jets as well. It ain't got nothing to do with them. It's all about Miami. If you know about Tua, and you know about where they're playing in New York. If you know about Tua in his career, my brother don't like playing the cold. He just don't. He don't. Hey, his record, 0-8. 0-8 for what, Carlos? When the temperature at game time is 45 degrees or lower, he is 0-8 for his career. My man grew up in Hawaii. He played in Alabama, and now he playing in Miami. The man don't like the cold weather. Yo. 0-8 right now. I looked it up in New York. Is game time gonna be at 42 degrees? Give me the Jets.
That's if he plays. He may not play.
He may not play.
He didn't play against us.
Guess what? And the coach ain't no better. Mike McDaniel. Every time Mike McDaniel is in the cold, my man look like a little Twizzler shaking for his life. He got the snotty nose. It's freezing up there. Oh, it's bad, man. It's bad.
Right.
Like that's the head coach. He wanna.
My bad. I thought you were talking about
Where's the
Justin
fireplace at?
Yeah. He's gonna be bundled up for this game.
Oh, he will be. 42 degrees. That's not even bad. It's gonna be some sun with it too. It's 42 with the sun, but it's still cold.
Wow.
What's the handle, man? Give me
Mike McDaniel might make a stop at one of the hood stores over there and get him a triple fat goose.
He gonna need it. He gonna need it. He gonna need it. He definitely
with the hoodie, with the big fur hoodie on it. You gotta be an old head, know about that triple fat goose.
Before you start talking, Dolph, you muted. All right, we got our next game on the docket. The Saints take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. NFC South in the business. The Buccaneers. Hey, this is a must win for them because those Panthers are right behind that ass, and the Bucs have been kind of something the last 4 weeks now. 1-3 the last 4 games, so they got to get things rocking and rolling. Well, no better time than to play the New Orleans Saints right now at home. They are minus 7.5 point favorites in this game as well. Buccaneers and Saints. I will let you go first, Dolph. What's up with it, brother?
Who that nation? How you doing? Come on in. Take a seat, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab a drink, and let's watch the Saints upset the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today, baby. That's right. Tyler Shuck gets his get back, baby. He gets it today, baby. He's had a whole week to prepare, baby. He's not just coming in late in the third quarter, baby. He's going to start the day, and Tyler's going to throw that ball around the yard against that Bucs defense. And by the way, today he solidifies himself as being the quarterback that the Saints should build around the future. Because once again, there's not one quarterback, not one damn quarterback that should be taken number one overall in this upcoming draft. Stop it. Building all these people up to be what they're not. They're not NFL franchise-changing quarterbacks. There's not a one coming out this draft this year. Not a one. But we're going to have to sit through all that. But with all that said, once again, who that nation? We about to shock the world today, baby. Give me my Saints, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay on this one. I'm just keeping it. They're at home. It's a must-win game for them. You want to kind of get some leeway with the Carolina Panthers behind you. I think the Buccaneers will do just enough. They got Buck Irvin back. That's a good sign for them, and they may even get Evans back before the playoffs. So they're talking about Evans coming back before playoffs, not in this game, but I mean, just some decent news for them. And of course, Godwin's back as well. I think they're getting healthy at the right time. They need it right now. Hasn't been the best season for them, but they had a very, very, very tough schedule. I'm not gonna lie, their schedule's been very, very tough. And they're still number one in the NFC South right now. I think they get a win over the New Orleans Saints. But I agree with Dolph, though. It'll be a tough matchup. I think the Saints always find a way to play well against the Buccaneers, no matter who's under center, no matter what our records are. So give me the Bucs to win this one, unfortunately.
Oh, boy. I'm going to have to keep you the lone wolf on this one, Los. For two reasons. One, the Saints will be without Mike Evans. They did get Godwin back. They still have their rookie, but they are also without Bucky Irvin.
Oh, damn.
So the Saints just may have a better chance of winning this game than we both think. But
hey, what's that kid name though? Turner, 44, Tucker. What's his name? Right, he's been playing very well.
Yeah,
I like him.
I mean, Bucky too. He's questionable, so he may or may not play. But I think if, like you say, if that kid keeps running the way he does, I think they're going to keep Bucky out, keep him, going down to the playoffs. But my man in this one is going to be Tyler Shaw. That boy, he has shown me he is tough. Me and Dolph spoke about this. I think it was when we played you guys. We talked about Tyler Shaw, and the tenacity he showed behind that line of scrimmage. It was tough. He was like when I watched him, he reminded me of Tyson Hill. Not as in the form of his versatility, but his toughness. You know, he wasn't scared of us. Even though we brought the heat to him, he was not scared. So I can see this young man improving week to week, and like Dolph said, solidifying that he is the quarterback of the future for the Saints. And for the Saints, they're going to have to keep this thing simple on offense, spread that ball around, you know, because the Buccaneers defense, you know, they're tough and they find ways to get turnovers. They find ways to make stops. But the Saints is going to have to come in, spread that ball around. Kamara has to he has to become a Kamara again. You know, I don't know what it's going to take to get that, but he has to become
Kamara, he out too.
He's out too. My goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious.
Go ahead, keep talking.
But the thing about the Saints is that what a lot of people are not realizing too, that the Saints do get into the red zone. Yes. They have to find a way to get these red zone opportunities to touchdowns as opposed to field goal attempts. You know, reward themselves, score the touchdowns, make it hard for Tampa Bay to play from the back, keep the pressure on them on defense, spread that ball around, make them Buccaneers run across that field with that defense, wear them out. You guys have a young team as far as that offensive side of the ball, and they have to use that youth to run this experienced Buccaneers team down. And I mean, guys, I hate to say it, but I'm going with the Saints on this one.
Look at y'all showing love for each other, going for each other's team, man. What the hell going on today, man?
Hold on. Before we move on, man.
I'm about to long look this thing. What the hell?
That was one of the best analytic expressions that you've given this year, Cowboy, and I really appreciate you, man. You know,
I call it for what it is. One thing about me, and a lot of people hate it, I am forward. I speak, you know, I speak for my truth. Let's put it like that. You know what I mean? Yes, but I give credit where credit is due too.
Great analysis, man. But also,
I appreciate that.
The Saints will be trailing at the end of one because they only scored 19 points in the first quarter all season long. They're the worst red zone team in the National Football League. They haven't found the way to score in the red zone since this summer in training camp. Yep. So, you know, we still go upset them. But but we won't start out leading after the first quarter. I guarantee you that.
Oh, man, Buck's about to beat the hell out of us, man.
I don't know. I think Tyler Shaw gonna have a little bit to say about that, man. Tyler, I don't know why people shortchanging that young man. I think you guys have found that quarterback. You got to get him some weapons now. I mean, some bona fide. The receivers, you got to get them some receivers.
Hey, man, what you owe? Dog, you owe some money or something? What's going on, man?
I mean, I call it what it is, man. I call it what it is.
I don't know, man.
It's the holiday season, baby.
I like Tyler. Give them to us.
They are announcing the 12 teams now. If you guys want to take a quick break and watch this right quick. I don't know. Indiana is number 1 overall for college football. So they are number 1 after that win against Ohio State last night. 13-10 in a really good matchup. The kicker needed to be fired for Ohio State. How you miss a 27-yard field goal? I mean, shanked it to the left real quick. Boom! I say, damn. But Ohio State now is the number 2 seed. I thought they would drop a 3. No, but they're the number 2. So they just swap spots. So I'm assuming that number 3 is going to be Georgia. They'll stay at 3, and then I'm pretty sure Texas Tech will be at 4. How they're going with this. So, I mean, they're gonna stretch this out the way. So let's go with the Bengals and the Bills right quick before we get into the final matchups for college football, as Georgia is official number 3 in the playoffs. All right, y'all, let's go with the Bengals and Bills. Look, Bills are not that same team we thought they were, man. They have been struggling all year, but they just fresh off a win against the Steelers, and now the Bengals fresh off a Thanksgiving win against the Ravens And Joe Burrow's back now. This team a little bit different. Let's find out who we got in this one. I will start off first, y'all. Hey, right now in this matchup, give me the Buffalo Bills, but barely though. I think Bills. And both these teams need it now. And I won't count both these teams out in this particular matchup, but I'm going to go to Bills. I think that the running game with James Cook is going to be the difference in this matchup. They're going to run down Cincinnati what the Ravens could not do last week against the Bengals was run that football consistently. I think the Bills find a way to do that, not only with Cooks but also with Josh Allen as well. Give me the Bills to come out here and win it, but it'll be a close matchup because throughout the years, never discount the Bengals at all, especially with Joe Burrow. This team is weird. They play better when their backs are against the wall for some reason. And I'm gonna go with the Bills and win this one though. How about you, Cowboy?
Hey man, look, Joe Burrow, he's not the same as he's been in the past, but he must be precise playing against this Bills secondary. The Bills secondary have been playing great as of late, but their downfield attack, they must take advantage of what the Bills give them because they're going to give them the open field. They're going to give it to them, and Joe Burrow has to read with like I said, with precision, and he has to do it fast. But the Bills must contain the Bengals must protect the Bills front four. Contain the Bills front four and give Burrow time to operate. But giving him time to operate, he has to do it fast because the Bills do make adjustments. As been shown when they played against us, they make adjustments on the fly. So he has to make a decision fast and take advantage of what the Bills give them. Contain Allen. Their defensive pressure must force Allen into quick throws. We showed that that's what they need to do. Make Josh Allen make his decisions fast and on the run. As far as on the Bills side of the ball, that dual threat ability of Josh Allen, the Bengals have to contain that. We did a good job of doing that. Forcing Josh Allen to make mistakes, and the Bengals going to have to do the same thing. The Bills defense, heavy zone blitzing to get Joe Burrow to get on the run, confuse him, and keep the pressure on him. Their defensive line, I think they're back healthy, so they're gonna use every guy on that line to get that pressure on Joe Burrow, who has been struggling against pressure. So it'll be one to watch what the Bills do. The Bills have to win the turnover game to generate takeaways and also establish the run. Keep that clock moving and take the pressure off Allen's arm. Allen, like Dolph said earlier in the show, he's been playing erratic lately. So the Bills actually do have a shot in pulling this game off. So I will go with this is actually going to be a good one, guys. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna take the Bengals on this one. I'm gonna take the Bengals. What you thinking, Josh? Dolph.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm going with the Bills. I think the Bengals will make it interesting. But speaking of Josh Allen, this up and down season for him, one of the main reasons for that, and you guys want to pay attention to it, everyone out there. Josh Allen has thrown 6 touchdowns and no interceptions on 135 passes this season. When he has had, tight end Dalton Kincaid on the field. That is compared to 13 touchdowns and 10 interceptions when Dalton Kincaid has not been on the field this season. When Dalton Kincaid is on the field with Josh Allen, you get MVP Superman Josh Allen. When he is not, you get Josh Allen with kryptonite around his neck. So is Dalton Kincaid playing today? I believe he is. And if he is, look for Josh Allen to be the Josh Allen who we have came accustomed to seeing him be. And right quick, just on the college football playoff, your 4th seed is Texas Tech. The 5th seed will be Oregon. 6th seed is Ole Miss. So
and the 7th seed will be Texas A&M. So right now we have our 4 matches who are playing home games in the playoffs. Oregon, Ole Miss, A&M, and Oklahoma will all be hosting. They'll all be hosting the first round. I love that about the college ball playoffs. They'll be hosting now. So before we get to that, you got a lone wolf at Cowboy. Going with those Bengals.
Oh, okay. Oh, one thing you failed to mention though, Dolph, when you read off those stats.
Yes, sir.
When Josh Allen is played under duress, he does not perform well, even with Kincaid.
Ooh.
He does not perform well. So that's when I said that the Bengals have to get that pressure on them. They have to get that pressure on them.
Alabama will take on Oklahoma.
Oh,
Alabama
you got to be kidding me.
I told you they're getting in. I know they're getting in number 9. Damn. Which lets me know, you're going to get probably
Notre Dame and Miami is out.
Notre Dame, Miami, and then James Madison, huh?
Let's see.
We'll find out. So our first matchup, we have Alabama at Oklahoma.
Ooh,
they get number 9. But I did say that they're not going to punish them. Hold on, let's get all three of us in there. They're not going to punish. They're not going to punish Alabama for that championship game because they beat Georgia in the regular season in Georgia. So that's why they didn't punish them too hard. Now I thought they might go to number 10 or 11, not number 9.
They beat Oklahoma.
Oh shit! Oklahoma beat them the first time. I think Oklahoma wins again. That defense, Beneval's defense. Oh my goodness, that's just a nasty defense right there. I think Oklahoma's defense is going to single-handedly win that game against Bama.
Can they score enough though?
Hey, crazy! The winner will face Indiana.
Wow!
Blowout.
The winner will face Indiana, man. Hey,
congratulations!
Shit, it's gonna be a good one. It's going to be a good one. So right now we currently have Bama at Oklahoma.
Here we go. The last 3 spots.
All right, now who is number 10 now? They're going to go ahead and draw this one out, but we are right here for you guys, man. I like the matchup, though, Bama and Oklahoma. They faced in the regular season already. Oh, there you go. Miami's in it, baby. The U.
Oh, the U got it.
The U is in at number 10. That is crazy.
It's all about the U, baby.
The U is in.
They got in. They got in.
Miami is in
against A&M.
U is in the building, baby.
Texas A&M. That's gonna be a good one. Oh my gosh,
that's gonna be nice.
U is in the building, baby.
The U is in, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Miami and A&M. That's gonna be a
matchup.
Let's go, Carson Beck.
If you're a Notre Dame fan, you are nervous right now.
And see, Miami got in because of the head-to-head over Notre Dame. That's why they got in.
Let's go.
Here's what I'm talking about. Duke won the ACC, but hey, Miami, they did the right thing by putting Miami in. Duke should not have been in the college football playoff. They did the right thing by putting Miami in. Now, James Madison, Tulane.
Oh yeah, that's it, huh? It's Tulane and James Madison, huh?
And Notre Dame is out those. We got 2 out of 3 spots.
Oh no, Notre Dame might be done. Notre Dame might be done then.
Who's going to be left out? Let's see.
Oh, you gotta put in Tulane. They're in there. Tulane's going to be in it, and then James Madison's going to be in it. Oh, let's find out the number 11 spot. It's going to be just a moment. Who's going to take on Ole Miss, you guys? Who's going to take on Ole Miss? They said the hell with Notre Dame for right now.
Ooh, 2 spots to go.
That head-to-head was crazy. It's going to be up.
BYU, are they eliminated too?
Oh, they
got beat last night.
They got beat down bad, man, against Texas Tech twice.
Yeah, so
I understand it, but man, they got beat down bad. That was an ugly ass game, and like I said, you got to show up or show out. I don't like the Bama's number 9 though. I thought Bama should be like 10 or 11, in my opinion, or 10.
I think Bama getting in hurt. That hurt James Madison.
You think so?
Yeah, I think.
I think James Madison just might be in a James Madison and Notre Dame. I think they're gonna feel.
You can't leave Tulane out, man.
No, Tulane's in it. Tulane's already in it. Tulane
got to be in it, man. They got to be one of these last 2. James Madison. Who James Madison just beat when they conference?
Tulane, number 11.
There we go, baby. Wrong way, baby.
Tulane is your Ole Miss.
Who would have thought a rematch? We saw them once. A rematch. Who would have
Tulane and Ole Miss do it? They're in it, baby.
Tulane makes the college football playoffs before LSU.
That's crazy work, huh?
Wow.
Crazy work. We got a Louisiana team there for the first time in a 12-team matchup.
There they go. Let's go, baby.
Oh,
Let's get it.
Ducky.
Let's get it.
So now we got one more in between. It's got to be James Madison
Notre Dame.
or Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. They gonna put Notre Dame.
No, it's gonna be James. I mean, oh my God!
You gotta listen
because you gotta put in the five. You gotta put in the five. It's James Madison. It is James Madison.
Wow.
They will take on Oregon. Notre Dame is out of there. Wow.
Notre Dame.
James Madison will take on Oregon.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all. Simply put, this committee looked at that head to head.
They did.
Looked at that head to head. If Notre Dame would have won, I guarantee you it would have been flipped. Notre Dame would be in, and Miami would have been out.
Yes.
That's why every game matters, and that's why I love this new system in college football as far as the playoffs, making teams play top competition. You can't just schedule these cream puffs. Let a institution come to just get a big check.
Right.
I'm loving that 11. Listen, Tulane, they get a rematch with Ole Miss. Ole Miss kind of handled them the first time, but now you know what you're dealing with. And by the way, Lane Kiffin is gone, though the offensive coordinator is still there and allowed to coach the team.
Oh, man. First team out with Notre Dame, second team out BYU.
Wow.
Yep. And James Madison gets in. So here we have Indiana #1, Ohio State #2. We got Georgia #3 and Texas Tech #4. All right. And our matchups, our first matchups, James Madison will go and take on Oregon, 12-5 seed. The 12 versus 5. So James Madison will take on Oregon. That is going to be awesome. I like James Madison going to Oregon because I think they can match up speed-wise with Oregon. Because they're not as physical. I'm going to keep that real. They are not as physical as Oregon is, but speed-wise, they might can keep it. We'll find out how that goes, man. Next matchup, we got Tulane taking on Ole Miss, a rematch of this year. Ole Miss mollywopped them in that first matchup, but Tulane much better than that. Was early in the year too, by the way, very early in the year. These two teams are gotten better. Especially Tulane has gotten better now, so we'll see how that rocks out. Like you said, no Lane Kiffin, he's in LSU now, so that's a done deal. And then we have I think might be the best matchup, 10-7, Miami versus Texas A&M. Oh my goodness, Texas A&M was pretty much #1 for a good portion of the season, and then they lost to Texas. So they're hosting now the Hurricane. That's going to be a good matchup. I cannot wait to check that one out. And then of course, our last matchup, Alabama at Oklahoma. That's going to be just bone-crushing defensive battle. I like that matchup as well. That is your top 12 for the college football playoffs. And it will start on December 18th and the 19th? Something like that, yeah. So that's gonna be what it is, man. I am so excited for that one, y'all. All right, y'all. So that's enough college football. Let's get back to our NFL as the NFL turns now. We just talked about the Bengals and the Bills. Let's get down to the Broncos and the Raiders real quick. Broncos, leader of the AFC West right now, and they're dominating the AFC West. They take on probably the worst team or top 3 worst teams in the league, the Las Vegas Raiders. Tell me why we have the Broncos winning this matchup, Dolph.
The Raiders suck.
Amen.
That's all you can say. The Broncos come in winners of 9 straight. They have won 4 of their games by 3 points or less. It's not about how you win. I mean, it's all about winning. I know sometimes we get caught up on style points. At the end of the day, it's whether you get that W or that L. And right now, the Broncos, they're 10-2. They have one of the better defenses in the league. We know they have one of the best offensive-minded coaches in the league, and they're getting just enough good Bo Nix to be in the position that they're in now. Now, in the playoff against steeper competition, they're gonna need Bo Nix to up his level of play. But Broncos today, easily over the Raiders. I believe they win by 15 today.
Coach Sean Payton is going to be the key to this thing. He's going to have to keep it simple. He knows he's going to be going against an old rivalry. Head coach and head coach for the Raiders.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name, but he brought Sean Payton has brought stability to the Broncos, right? But Bo Nix has been sporadic. Last season, we saw the growth of Bo Nix and how he was able to come in and be a team that will be looked at as far as a growing AFC team. But they're going to have to rely on a strong run game from the Broncos to win this game. The Raiders can't shortchange them either because they have that big tight. Well, they have two big tight ends that could very well be very key in this game. So they have to contain both of them, and both of these guys, Brock Bowers and I'm brain farting again on the other tight end guys, but they're going to have to rely on
Michael Myers.
Ranked team, they would be the one that way in.
Say it one more time.
Michael Myers.
Okay, Michael Myers, and appreciate that. But for the Raiders to win this thing, they're going to have to come with the aggressive blitz, heavy scheme to confuse the rookie quarterback. Well, he's not a rookie no more, but I mean, the man, almost 28 years old, 27 years old. But their offense is going to have to utilize their running back and short passing game to sustain the drives, as well as key in Brock Bowers. Keep feeding them tight ends, those two rattlesnakes of offensive weapons. They're also going to have to win the turnover battle. The Raiders have been like turnover prone since the beginning of the season, so they're going to have to limit their turnovers and limit their Broncos' chances, giving them opportunity to win. The Broncos are going to have to protect their rookie quarterback, which they have been doing a whole lot of. They must dominate the trenches on both sides of the ball for the Raiders. I can see the Raiders coming in and actually stepping up in this game and giving the Broncos all they can handle in the trenches. So I'm going to go with the Broncos on this one, though, simply because Bo Nix is due for a big game. And I think this is going to be the game that he does that in. So, I mean, he's the key to the future.
Look, I don't give a damn what Bo Nix we get in this game. We can get good one, bad one, horrible one, sloppy one, drunk one. He can come in there drunk AF. You know what I'm saying? Because they're in Las Vegas. We saw what CeeDee Lamb was doing in Vegas a couple weeks ago. Him and Pickens are throwing up the YNs. It's crazy out there, man. But then you look at Bo Nix, though. They just gotta play their style. I don't care if it starts off bad and it ends well, or if it starts good and it ends bad, they're still gonna win this game. But I'm looking at Geno Smith, man. If you got any kind of freaking heart to play this game, Geno, if you got any heart to play this game, my goodness, man, he's got to come up better than what he's doing. And Pete Carroll went out of his way to get the man.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll said, I want Geno Smith as my quarterback. We went and got you. What you're showing, not only Pete Carroll and Raiders Nation, but also the whole entire NFL, is that you don't care. You don't care. Right. Body language bad. Leadership must be horrible. I don't know what's going on, but right now they have just hurt themselves by going after Geno Smith, trying to get something that'll get them somewhere in 2 or 3 years. Now they might have fallen back 4 or 5 more years because of this pick. Who knows? Yeah. It's just bad. It's so bad that you got the number 6 overall pick, the running back, to play for you, and he can't get nothing going on either, the rookie, because they're not scared of your passing game and they're overloading that box. And so the Raiders, besides Brock Bowers, who's the only saving grace on that offense, besides Brock Bowers, who is a man among men, he is a beast. Besides him, they have nothing to show for this offense. It is getting ridiculous now what I'm seeing in Las Vegas. I got the Raiders. I got the Broncos winning by 20 in this game for some reason.
Ooh.
I don't know. Give me the Broncos a slacker, man.
Good gracious.
Clean sweep, baby.
Clean
sweep.
Nah. Yeah. It's bad in Raider Nation, man. And shout out to the Broncos, man. Like, even the games where we thought like, oh, they had no shot to win this one, the Broncos found a way to win. And it don't matter about how you win it because they're beating bad teams, they're beating good teams, and we've seen that now. Keep it rocking, rolling, y'all. The NFC West now. The Los Angeles Rams take on the Arizona Cardinals. Y'all, we have to go through this real quick, you guys. Rams and Cardinals. Who you got in this one, Cowboy?
Oh man, this is gonna be one of those things. It was an easy one for me. I'm going with the Rams all the way. Veteran quarterback Matthew Stafford, he's still the engine of this offense. He's still the engine of that could control that pulls out great games, bad games, find ways to win. But he must keep up with the high tempo passing game designed to exploit the defense of the Cardinals, who not playing very good football right now. But Stafford must keep it clean. But because the Cardinals defense is desperate and they could possibly come up with a few plays because the secondary is not all bad. Defense as a whole, the Cardinals are bad, but their secondary is kind of solid. So Stafford has to keep it clean, and stay away from the prone of throwing, giving away the football. Let's put it like that. Kyler Murray, I don't think he's going to play today. I don't think so. Marvin Harrison,
out for the year.
He's out for the year. Marvin Harrison, he's out. So the Cardinals going to have to dig deep. Like you talk about have any kind of heart. They're going to have to dig deep to even score, talking about winning this game. But they're going to have a heavy reliance on their running back. Quick passes to even make a good showing offensively. Defense, they got to focus on generating the pass rush, limit the yards after the catch, which is going to be hard for them because, like I said, the only thing that they have to speak of as far as defense is their secondary. And they're going to have their hands full already. So they're not going to be counted on to focus on the runner, So they have to play honest football. But the Cardinals must control the clock for whatever reason. I don't know why, because they're not going to win this game. And they have to create sacks and turnovers, put the pressure on Stafford to disrupt the Rams' rhythm. How they're going to do it, I don't know. But I'm going with the Rams on this one. I got them going winning by at least let's just say 18 on this one.
Ooh. All right, Dolph. I don't think Cowboy understood the word quickly. So let's see if we can shoot on a quick one, man. You only got 12 minutes left till the game starts.
Hey,
my bad.
Hey, man, look, man,
I gotta get it. Hey, I gotta get it in, man. I'm like, I can't even do my show now because I.
Hey, Matthew Stafford, 32 touchdown passes, only 4 intercepts. Devontae Adams, 14 touchdowns. He gets another one today. Rams defeat the Cardinals.
Although the Cardinals have been playing very well under their head coach over the last 2 years, this will be a close matchup. I think they'll keep it close. But give me the Rams. This one too much firepower with Paku and all them boys. So I like the Rams to win this one. Pretty easy. Let's go on to our next one, you guys. Next one, the docket. And that's going to be the Texans and the Chiefs now. Sunday night football. It's going to be a good one right here, y'all. Let's give it now. Cowboy, let's try it again, man. Texans and Chiefs, so you got this one.
How short do you want it? I'm gonna take the Kansas City Chiefs on this one. Give me Kansas City Chiefs for $400.
Chiefs for $400.
I love it.
All right. You ain't gotta go that short for My man had a whole novel for the Rams and the Cardinals, man.
Hey man.
It's just the Rams and Cardinals. I got you. How about you, Dolph?
Man, Texans go to 8-5. CJ Stroud throws a touchdown for the first time in 2 games, and that defense holds up as the Chiefs see their playoff hopes dwindle away.
Hey man, Chiefs gotta have this one. They're at home, cold weather. I like the Chiefs against the Texans. If the Texans can find a way to win this game, watch out for Houston, man. If they can get in as a division champion, yeah, they might put a hurting on somebody, man. But I do like the AFC South champion, whoever that may be. They might be the sneaker team in the AFC. We'll find out. So let's keep it rocking and rolling now. Monday Night Football. Eagles and the Chargers. Eagles, man, thank God for the Cowboys losing on Thanksgiving. Otherwise, they be sweating they Thanksgiving turkey right now. Eagles take on the Chargers. Chargers without. Is that true, Dolph? Are they out without Herbert? Is he out for this game?
I'm not sure. I got to look it up and see.
Well, regardless, I'm going Eagles, y'all. Must win for Philadelphia. They have to get this win. Herbert, it has a bad left hand. Otherwise, I think it's Trey Lance as the backup quarterback. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. But I like the Eagles to win this one. Monday Night Football. Gotta have it, man. Got to have it. But also, Chargers need it as well. But let me go to the Eagles. That defense is going to shut down this Chargers offense. I like Philadelphia in this game. Watch your Dolph.
Let's go. Upset. I'm going to Chargers, man. I think the Chargers keep the spiral going downward for the Eagles. Chargers with the upset Monday night.
Ooh. And how about you, Cowboy?
I tell you what. Give me the Charger for 200, Zach.
Charger for 200.
I'm gonna keep it short.
Oh man.
It will. We got to find out Herbert if he's going to be playing Monday night. I was told he wasn't. That was a couple days ago, but I have no idea. So we'll see. Yeah. But how long? Going with those Eagles, man. We'll see how they do, man. We will see how they do, y'all. All right. Y'all want to win some money right quick?
Yeah, let's go. It's that time, man. Let's get it.
It's that time, man. Let's win a little money right quick, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's get it, man. Hey, this one. Baby, we know about Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. That's right, y'all. What I'm saying is we got some divisional matchups. Whoever wins this one, they're going to be first place on week 15. But that crown gets real heavy when you're the leader. So let's go down with it. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens taking on the Steelers. Lamar Jackson over under 25.5 rushing yards for Steelers. I'm going with the under. A bad ankle, a division rivalry. I don't think Jackson doing that much running, y'all. I'm going with the under for Lamar Jackson rushing yards against Pittsburgh. Hey, speaking of rushing yards, we have Colts and Jaguars. Another good one, you guys. Jonathan Taylor over under 93.5 rushing yards for the Jaguars. I'm going under as well. That Jaguars defense at home balling, you guys. And guess what? The Colts ain't won there since 2014. It won't happen today either, y'all. Under 93.5 rushing yards for Jonathan Taylor and that Colts. We'll find out how they play later on. All right, y'all. Hey, game of the week. We haven't talked about it yet, but we'll in a minute. DJ Moore and the Chicago Bears going to Green Bay, the frozen tundra. DJ Moore, there's no Odunze, right? So Moore is not your number one receiver. Will he act like it? Over, under 3.5 receptions for the Packers. I say over. Get DJ Moore involved, especially my fantasy league. Come on, DJ. Catch the damn ball, man. And in that same matchup, Jordan Love, over under 206.5 yards passing versus the Bears. Look, the Bears can turn your ass over, but also they give up a bunch of yards. I'm going with the over. Jordan Love over 216.5 pass yards versus the Bears. Give me that. And of course, before we get out of here, y'all, anytime touchdown. Mark Andrews, tight end for the Ravens, will get a touchdown against Pittsburgh. If you put down 100, you can win $160, you guys. I'm going Mark Andrews anytime touchdown versus the Steelers. Ladies and gentlemen, and that is Cash In with Carlos. Let's rock and roll.
All right, that was Cash In with Carlos. And with that being said, y'all already know it's time to get into it, baby. right, family, here we go. Give me the music in the background, Carlos. Here we go, baby. There you go. I hit it. Here we go. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for straight balling. Well, who's gonna be your straight baller for the day? Well, baby, that was once again third with the country, baby. I went around the National Football League and I stopped in Sin City, baby. That's right. Because today in the Broncos Raiders game, there will not be just one baller today. It will be 11 or 22 defensive players for the Denver Broncos, as the entire Denver Broncos defense will be straight balling all day on Geno Smith and the Las Vegas Raiders. My straight baller of the day is the Denver Broncos defense. Let's get it, fellas.
All right, y'all. Hey, I looked around just like Dolphin, y'all. I'm going with the AFC East. The Miami Dolphins don't like playing the cold at all. So guess who's going to run on over their ass? Breece Hall for the New York Jets. I'm going with over 100 yards in a tunneless game, and the Jets find a way to beat the Dolphins. I'm going with Breece Hall as my straight balling player of the week. Hit it, brother. How about you, Cowboy?
Hey, I got to keep it right here at home, man. I got to keep it right here at home. Drake London's out. No more Ray McLeod. Our next men up from the practice squad have not shown up. I see Kyle Pitts being that guy, being our straight baller of the week. He's going ham on Seattle. They have nobody to match him one-on-one, off the line, through the line, down the line. Kyle Pitts, straight baller of the week.
All right, family. Listen, that's going to do it for today's As the NFL Turns. Thank you all for joining Carlos, Cowboy, and myself. Remember, family, we're live each and every single Sunday morning at 10:05 a.m. Central and 11:05 a.m. Eastern. And remember, family, the doors are now open. So come on in. Enjoy your day of football, family.